Reading quotes in life lessons is like having a profound dialogue with the greatest thinkers of all time. Delve into the depths of wisdom and gain valuable insights with these life lessons. And who better to engage in this intellectual conversation than one of the most influential philosophers of the 20th century, Bertrand Russell.
My whole religion is this: do every duty, and expect no reward for it, either here or hereafter.
This quote emphasizes the importance of selfless actions and doing what is right, without expecting any form of reward or recognition in return. It encourages individuals to focus on their responsibilities and obligations, rather than seeking personal gain or external validation.
Mathematics is capable of an artistic excellence as great as that of any music, perhaps greater.
This statement praises the aesthetic quality of mathematics, suggesting that it possesses the potential to rival or surpass the artistic beauty found in music.
Only in thought is man a god. In action and desire we are the slaves of circumstance.
This quote emphasizes the power of our thoughts and the potential for greatness that lies within us. However, it also highlights the limitations imposed by our actions and desires, reminding us that we are ultimately at the mercy of external circumstances.
Historical facts, many of them, have an intrinsic value, a profound interest on their own account, which makes them worthy of study, quite apart from any possibility of linking them together by means of causal laws.
This quote highlights the importance of studying historical facts for their own sake, emphasizing their value and interest beyond simply trying to connect them through cause and effect.
Indignation is a submission of our thoughts, but not of our desires.
This sentence expresses a thought-provoking perspective, suggesting that while our thoughts may be influenced or controlled by external forces, our desires remain within our own power and control.
Freedom comes only to those who no longer ask of life that it shall yield them any of those personal goods that are subject to the mutations of time.
This quote encourages us to detach ourselves from material possessions and find true freedom in the acceptance of life's impermanence.
The rules of logic are to mathematics what those of structure are to architecture.
This quote highlights the importance of logic in mathematics and structure in architecture. It suggests that just as mathematics relies on logic to solve problems and make sense of the world, architecture relies on structure to create functional and aesthetically pleasing buildings.
When people begin to philosophize, they seem to think it necessary to make themselves artificially stupid.
This quote offers a critical perspective on the tendency of people to oversimplify complex ideas when engaging in philosophical discussions, suggesting that intellectual humility is often sacrificed in the pursuit of appearing knowledgeable.
A hallucination is a fact, not an error. What is erroneous is a judgment based upon it.
This quote challenges our perception of reality and highlights the importance of questioning our own judgments and biases. It reminds us that our experiences, even if they may seem unreal or distorted, are still valid and worth considering.
No nation was ever so virtuous as each believes itself, and none was ever so wicked as each believes the other.
This quote highlights the universal tendency of individuals and nations to perceive themselves as virtuous and others as wicked, emphasizing the importance of humility and empathy in our interactions with others.
Righteousness cannot be born until self-righteousness is dead.
This quote encourages us to let go of our own self-righteousness in order to embrace true righteousness. It reminds us that arrogance and judgment hinder personal growth and prevent us from understanding others.
One must look into hell before one has any right to speak of heaven.
This quote suggests that in order to fully understand and appreciate the positive aspects of life, one must first confront and overcome the challenges and difficulties that come with it.
The principal source of the harm done by the state is the fact that power is its chief end.
This quote highlights the potential negative consequences of a government that prioritizes power above all else. It serves as a reminder to examine the motives and actions of those in positions of authority.
It is preoccupation with possessions, more than anything else, that prevents men from living freely and nobly.
This quote emphasizes the importance of valuing experiences and relationships over material possessions, suggesting that true freedom and nobility can only be achieved when we let go of our attachment to material things.
The supreme principle, both in politics and in private life, should be to promote all that is creative, and so to diminish the impulses and desires that center around possession.
This statement reflects a belief in the importance of focusing on creativity and minimizing materialistic desires. It suggests that by prioritizing creativity, we can enhance our lives and society as a whole.